Hey there everyone, welcome back here to the Megan Moves channel. This is our Vlogmas Day 13 video, and sorry for the little bit of surprise live stream, but I am here. I have another pair of ears that I need to make today, so I thought that I would hop on here for another live stream, a part of our Vlogmas series. And also, so that way I could share with you some details about the weekend that I spent this past weekend at Disney. So we had a great weekend and I wanted to share some of those details with you, but also share how I make my ears and share another pattern that I make. So let's go ahead. We're going to get on into it. Let me know if you are here in the chat and let me know how your weekend has been. I see Mike, you're here. Hi Mike, thanks for tuning in. So this evening we are going to be making some teacher ears, as I call them. And so we have some nice crayon pattern fabric, and we are going to go with that for the ears. And for the bow, we're going to go with a bright yellow bow. And then for the trim, we're just going to do a nice yellow trim, kind of like we did on the past ears. So we're going to go ahead and get right on into making these ears. But I was excited. Well, backtracking a little bit, it's been a busier weekend because my sister and our friend came down for the weekend, and I missed my Vlogmas upload yesterday because we were a little bit busy running around, but we had a great weekend. Mike, I see that you have had a good weekend, and I'm glad about that as well. But we had a weekend pretty filled of Disney, and of course you know that I am not complaining about that at all by any means. But my sister and our friend came down just to kind of get away for a little bit, and we spent the weekend at Disney. Like I said, we went on over to Disney Springs and we did the Christmas tree stroll, and that was a lot of fun. If you're in the Orlando area and need something to do or haven't ever done that before, it was a ton of fun, and I'm really glad that we were able to go and do it all together. Usually Disney Springs has a Christmas tree walk, where you go and all of the trees are just all together and you can see all of them in one line, one area of the park. But with social distancing and everything going on right now, Disney Springs actually scattered the trees throughout the park, and you go and do kind of a little bit of a scavenger hunt to go find all the trees, which I thought was a really neat idea and very cute. So we got to do that and kind of walk around. My sister had been to Disney Springs before, but our friend hadn't, so it was kind of cool to show her around and be able to see all the Christmas decorations. And they had the huge tree up, and they had the Snope, like the snow soap falling from the sky and everything. So it's kind of interesting to see what Florida would look like with snow. But we had a great evening there. We went and ate at Chicken Guy for dinner, which I recommend. It's just a cheaper place to eat at Disney Springs, but it's also nice and quick, and the food is very good. You can get a good chicken sandwich and some really good fries. They had good fries there. So we ate there for one of our evenings, and it was a lot of fun. That was when they just got in. And then the biggest day that we had was probably the next day when we went on over to Magic Kingdom for a day. They wanted to go to Disney with me because they know I love Disney so much. And I had my doubts about the day because I was thinking, since it's coming up to Christmas time, I was thinking that it was going to be really busy in the parks. And we ended up getting there pretty early. Let me see here, Corey. Oh, what did she recommend at Chicken Guy? Okay, let's back up here a little bit. What I got at Chicken Guy, they of course have so many sauces. I got the buffalo sauce, because I love buffalo sauce. And I got the special sauce, I think it is. It's just their normal sauce. And I highly recommend both of those. In the past, I think I've gotten one of their barbecue sauces and one of their ranch sauces. It was maybe Chipotle Ranch, I think it was. And that one was okay. It definitely wasn't my favorite, but there's I can't remember how many sauces they have there, but there's definitely a lot, and you can't go wrong with the ones that you try. But The special sauce is just a nice, like, safe bet to go with, if that makes sense. It's just a good sauce that you know you're gonna like. So I recommend both of those sauces, but there's definitely a lot that you can try, and you're bound to find one that you'll like because they have a lot of options there, a lot of really good ones. So yeah, I really like Chicken Guy, and that's a good question. Hi, oh, did Corey? Hey, Main Street Explorers, how are you guys doing? Thanks for hopping in. Hope you guys are feeling good and everything. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm just here making some ears and talking about our Disney weekend. But yeah, I was just talking about we were at Disney Springs, but then the next day we went to Magic Kingdom, and my sister said if I am gonna pay money to go to Disney, I want to get my money's worth and go the whole day, and that's definitely what I recommend if you're going to Disney. So we got up, what time did we get up in the morning? We got up around 5:15, and we headed on over. The park opened at 8 that day. And so what I really wanted to do is, since I haven't really eaten too much around the Disney parks, is I wanted to go and check out and eat some type of breakfast somewhere. So originally I was making a bunch of reservations everywhere, just trying to figure out where the best place would be to eat. And I made a reservation at the Grand Floridian for breakfast, which still would have been a good bet, but then I just thought we should do some nice quick service or whatnot. So we went to Contempo Cafe at the Contemporary, which was really fun. I was really happy we went with that. We just took the resort monorail from the parking lot, went on over there, and we got Mickey waffles. And it was fun to see the monorail go through the Contemporary and everything. My sister and her friend hadn't seen that before. And so that was a lot of fun. And then we just walked on over to the park right after that. And we ended up getting into Magic Kingdom probably around 8, a little bit after 8. So it wasn't too bad. We were still able to get in there before the park had, kind of after it had opened. But we went in, and like I was saying earlier, I had my doubts about them coming down during the season since, Christmas is right around the corner and people are going to be traveling and stuff. But the wait times and the lines and crowds and everything weren't too bad, actually. We went and we did Space Mountain first, and that was one of my sister's favorite rides, so I was really glad we were able to ride that for her. But we were able to get in pretty early, and I was happy about that for her, and she was glad that we were able to get in early as well. But before we get talking anymore, we've got our crayon pattern ears here. Let me see here. So yeah, no problem, Mike. They did not. I think that might either be, I don't know. I don't know too much about that. The Christmas overlay on Space Mountain. I know they do a Halloween one, but that might not be at Magic Kingdom. Maybe that's in California or something. Somebody in the chat might have to correct me if they know about that. But they definitely didn't have it at Magic Kingdom when we were there. But we got in pretty early, and we of course that was the first time I had seen the Christmas decorations, so we were all kind of like, oh, it looks so pretty, and awestruck and everything, and we wanted to kind of mosey down Main Street like you usually do when you get in the park. You're kind of just wandering around and looking at everything, but we were like, no, we're on a mission. We're gonna go. The wait times are low since it's the beginning of the day, and not too many people are in line right now and in the park, so we have a mission to go on, and we're gonna go check out the Christmas decorations later. We're not gonna get distracted by them right off. So that was really hard because we all wanted pictures of Main Street and everything, but we ran on over to Space Mountain, and I think the wait time was originally, it said 15 minutes or whatnot, but it was definitely a walk on. We just got right on, and it was great. We had our own little car, and my sister sat up front, and she loved it, and it was a ton of fun. We were really happy with it. Yeah, Chicken Guy is great. Yeah, so I agree. I love Chicken Guy. But so we did Space Mountain, and that was a ton of fun. It was nice that we could get right on and off. And then we ran over and did Seven Dwarfs Mine Train because you guys know Seven Dwarfs Mine Train can get a little bit long. But I think that the wait time for that, we ended up waiting maybe 20 minutes for it. It really wasn't bad. The wait times the whole day were either what they were posted, they were a lot quicker than that, or the only ride that we waited super long for, or what the actual posted time was for Pirates of the Caribbean, which was 40 minutes, and it definitely was 40 minutes. That's how long we ended up waiting for it. But other than that, all of the other wait times like weren't too bad, and they ended up being a little bit quicker than what they were posted, which was kind of interesting and good to see. But so the beginning of the day was pretty, wasn't too busy in the parks, which was good. We were able to kind of walk around and enjoy ourselves and get a lot of rides in towards the beginning of the day. So we did Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, like I said, and then we walked right on Haunted Mansion. There was there was a line for it, but since it's a continually moving ride, it was pretty much a walk on. We didn't really have to wait too long for that one, and they liked that. And we've got our coasters here cut out, so we're going to start gluing our ears here. But I'm trying to think about the rest of our day. We had a really great day, guys. I still was really surprised about, like I said, I was really nervous going into it that it was going to just be a busy day, and we were going to be able to do some rides, of course, since we'd be there the whole day, but I was thinking that it was going to be just so crowded, so busy for the upcoming holiday season. But I'm wondering if it was like that weird time period, you know, in between Thanksgiving and Christmas, where people are still either not traveling or, you know, not too close to the holiday. But it was really great. We had a great time, and we went and ate lunch at Cosmic Ray's. I got the chicken tenders, and they got the plain burger and then a bacon burger, and they both really liked those a lot. So it was good, again, because I was able to eat some more in the park, because I haven't really in the past, or haven't taken the advantage of doing that too often. But so we did all that, and we were able to get in, and they have, right now they're just doing everything on mobile order. They're not having you walk in and wait in line and order at the cash register or whatnot. They're having you just do it all on the app, which was kind of convenient, because you go, well, maybe they do that usually, I'm not sure. I don't usually eat too often there, like I said, but you go on and you pick which restaurant you want to eat at, and they have a designated time when you can go pick up your food or when you want to order it. And it's kind of like Chick-fil-A, where you say, okay, I'm near the area, you can start making my food, and then they'll make it, and then whenever your food's all ready, you can go in and pick it up. So it was actually pretty convenient. It was pretty quick, and it was nice, and we were able to get a seat to eat, and it was just a nice little break, and the food was really good. We were really happy with it. So we were glad with that. That was probably around noon that we ate, around lunchtime, of course. And we did majority of the big rides at the beginning of the day. We did a lot for just the morning, and we were all kind of surprised. We're like, man, we still have the rest of the day left, and we already did a lot of it, you know. So it was definitely a really good day. We were able to get a lot in. But in all, we rode all of the big rides, like I said. We did Space Mountain 4 times because my sister loved that ride. We went towards the evening. We did it, and the wait time said that it was 30 minutes, but it ended up being like 10 or whatnot. It was super quick. And then when we came out of the ride, there was like no line, so we ran right in again and did it pretty quickly again afterwards. So that was great, because she loved that ride. And okay, let's see here. There was inside seating for Cosmic Rays. They were doing inside and outdoor seating. So we chose to eat outside, because that's another thing I didn't mention, was it was a beautiful day. It was not too warm, not too cold. It was nice. I had a pair of jeans on and just a t-shirt, And even into the evening, I didn't really have to put my coat on. I think I did just to make room in my bag, but other than that, it was a pretty nice day. It wasn't a bad day at all. No rain, and it was a nice cool day, so we took advantage of being outside, especially my sister and our friend that came down. They came down from up north, so they were wanting every bit of Florida weather that they could get before heading home. So they wanted to enjoy the nice weather outside and stuff. So yeah, we got on and off Space Mountain, which was great. Another thing that I forgot to mention, after we ate, I think the second time we did Space Mountain, since we were in Tomorrowland area, my sister was wondering if there was a ride that kind of went up high in the sky so you could see like overall of the park. And I mentioned the Astro Orbiter to her, and I had never done that ride before, but I was thinking, oh, well, why not? I mean, I've never done it before, and she wants to see the park from up high, so I might as well do that. That was probably the second ride that we definitely waited probably too long for, and what the posted time was, it was like 40 minutes, and we definitely waited 40 minutes for it. And the ride was not even that long. If you've been there before and you've ridden the Astro Orbiter, you probably know what I'm talking about, but it was still fun. We laughed about it because we didn't realize that you sit in the rocket together and fly around up there. So it was actually kind of funny. We laughed a lot about it, which was fun. So it made up for it. But we rode that, and yeah, it was definitely a little bit long to wait for that ride, but it was a nice little break. Sometimes you just need a break from running around, you know, the park and everything all day. But so we finished the ears, finished gluing them on here, and now we're just going to stuff them with our polyfill stuffing. Just going to take some of this glue off here. And then we did some shopping downtown. Didn't get anything, but you know, just looked a little bit, and saw some parades, which was good. We were really happy with that. My sister and our friend were able to see the princesses on the floats, so that was a lot of fun. It was just a really good day. I still can't believe how good of a day we had, considering it was near the holidays, how it was not very crowded. Of course, the lines looked really long because they have to do the social distancing and everything, but it was not bad at all. And Splash Mountain was another ride we did a lot. My sister really liked that, and so we went, and the first time we waited, it said it was, I think it was like a half hour as well, but we ended up waiting probably 15 minutes. The line moved pretty quickly, and so we did that, and they they really liked Splash Mountain. If you've been on it before, I don't know, it's a fun ride. It's cute, and of course the hill at the end can catch you off guard, and all of I always like taking advantage of all the PhotoPass pictures and the pictures you get on the rides, and so we have a lot of them that are just really funny, and it was just a good day, good memories to have and stuff, and they were happy with how the day turned out and definitely thought they had a good day and everything. So, but towards the end of the evening, we saw the projections on the castle, which were beautiful. We were really happy about that. Did everyone wear masks? Yep, you still have to wear masks at Disney. They're still pretty strict about it. Even if you try to take your mask off to take a picture or something, they still aren't letting you do that, or they tell you to keep it on. Even if it falls below your nose, they'll tell you, can you lift your mask up and everything. So definitely still strict about that. But trying to think of what else. We tried some of the Christmas treats. My sister and our friend tried the Yuletide Wishes log cake, or the chocolate cake, which I didn't end up having too much of. I did a live stream while they were doing that. So, but they tried it. They said it was very rich, but very good. So it looked delicious too. So they got to have that, and I ended up getting a popcorn bucket, which I was really excited about because I had seen them around the parks obviously a couple of times, but just never ended up getting one. But decided that since I was there with them and it would be a nice snack to have throughout the day, we ended up getting it in the evening, and we bought it, and it was obviously filled then, and then towards the end of the evening we filled it up again. So it was funny. It was good to have, and we took it on. I should have brought it in here to kind of just have as a little prop while I'm making my ears and to show you guys, but I got one of the little green aliens from Toy Story, and he's wearing like a buffalo plaid outfit and a Santa hat, so it was really cute. I was glad that I could get one of those, and it's just a fun little thing to have. But we took him on some of the rides, and he's in some of our ride photos, which are really funny. So all around, really good day. Really happy with how everything turned out, and I think they were happy with it too. And my sister had a good time, and she might try and come down another weekend, maybe towards, earlier next year or something for my birthday. We might try to go back, and they are reintroducing the park hopper option, and she really wanted to go check out Hollywood Studios. So hopefully by that time we'll be able to hop on over and do 2 parks in a day or something like that, so she can check out more. Yeah, I've seen in the past, I don't know a ton about the popcorn buckets, but I've seen in the past they have just the plain green alien guy, and then they have the one that I got. Once I finish stuffing this ear, I'll just run out really quick and I'll go show it to you because he's really cute. I'm really happy with him. But they have a bunch of different characters, or a lot of the holiday ones this year. There was a Santa Mickey I saw, and a Christmas tree that they had. I wanted the Christmas tree at first, but then I saw the alien and I thought he was really cute, so we decided to go with the alien. But yeah, they've got a bunch of specialty buckets, and they're fun because it's nice. If you don't know about it, if you have the refillable buckets, you pay however much ahead of time for the bucket, and you get some popcorn, but then you can, every time you bring it back, refill it for $2. So it's actually a pretty good deal, I think, if you're in the parks a couple of times. I think you can use them at Disney Springs too, so it's just a nice thing to have. And hey Chris, thanks for hopping in. So it's just a nice thing to have. It's a nice cheap snack and everything to have if you're at the parks and just walking around and stuff. So that's why we decided to go with the popcorn bucket, and it's a nice little souvenir thing to have, just to have around the house and to use in the future. So let me fill this ear, and then I'll go run and grab him really quick because he's kind of fun. But yeah, I'm trying to think about the rest of our day that we had at the park. There was just a lot that but talking about our weekend down here, my sister Mandy came down with our friend, and we went to Disney for the weekend. So I'm just giving a recap of our trip and everything. So, oh, hey Emily, thanks for tuning in. But yeah, we stayed there all day, so it was definitely a big day. The park opened at 8 and closed at 9. And even though it closed at 9, they were still, all the rides shut down, but the park was still open. They weren't like kicking anybody out. They had the shops still open. People could still get in line to go in the shops. And you were able to get pictures, and the PhotoPass people were still out and everything. And really didn't take too long to get even on the monorail to get back to the parking lot and stuff, which was really good. So we had a great day, so we were happy with that. But let me go get the alien to show you guys. But we've got our ears all done, so we're just gonna put some trim on them and then glue them together. So let me go get our alien here real quick. Okay, so oh, I missed you guys too. Thank you for watching. So here is our popcorn bucket. He's the little green alien, and you just open his mouth, and he has a little clip in here, so his mouth will stay shut when you're on rides or whatnot. So, but you just have this nice little strap here, and you just hold him and walk around the park and stuff. So I thought he was really funny, so that's what we'll have. So you might see him in future vlogs and stuff, because I'll probably end up bringing him with me and having some popcorn as a snack throughout the evening. So it's pretty good popcorn too. It's the Pop Secret popcorn. So it actually isn't too bad, and it's a nice little snack to have just to eat throughout the day when you're at Disney. So we're just going to work to put our trim on here. And I'm actually going to be heading back this Thursday evening. I might see if I can get another reservation sometime this week, but I think maybe just Thursday I'll be headed back to the park for one last time this year, because my pass, I have the oh, thanks Mike, yeah, I think it's cute too. I have the gold annual pass membership, I think, and the gold annual pass membership still has some blockout dates. I chose that one because well, originally I had the silver membership, and I was okay with the silver membership, but then they have the summer blocked out, and I was thinking, oh, I'm probably going to want to hang out pre-COVID. I was thinking I'm probably going to want to hang out at the parks during the summer and stuff, so I decided to upgrade my pass to the gold membership. But the gold membership still has blockout dates around Easter and Christmas time. So I think this upcoming Friday is when my blockout date starts, and then it goes into a little bit past New Year's. So I want to go one more time and see all of the decorations, even though I was able to go this past weekend. But I'm going to go do that and probably do some more live streaming at the park, because I really enjoy doing that. And I want to try to figure out how to get better quality. It's started to work a little bit better. I think my streams have been a little bit better quality, like phone quality, but we're going to go see if I can try to figure out how to do it a little bit better. So that's my plan. This Thursday, I'm going to head back there after work. Just spend the whole evening there, because it'll be my last time this year going and seeing the Christmas decorations. But I'm just going to finish up our trim here. And I'm excited about these ears because I love this crayon pattern. I got this fabric originally around when elementary schools and everything. Ooh, just touched the glue. I got this fabric whenever elementary schools and everything started opening, and was thinking about how it's definitely a different time for teachers now, and I was wanting them to go to a special teacher that loves Disney and is learning to adjust during these times. So I hope that these whoever's getting these ears will find them enjoyable and have a good time at the parks with them, if that's where they are going to end up going. So yeah, that was basically our time at the parks and everything. Mike, you're saying you enjoy them. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. I love doing live streams at the park. I think I've mentioned before it. I usually go by myself, as you guys know. But I like doing live streams at the park because it kind of makes me feel like I have somebody there to enjoy the park with. And I love going by myself, don't get me wrong, but whenever I can go and kind of share and enjoy Disney with other people, it brings me a lot of joy. So that's why I like to go live and share it with everyone and try to share some of the Disney joy. So yeah, it's just a lot of fun. I like talking with other Disney fans and everything, and walking around the parks and showing off everything, especially for people that can't be there right now. I think it's a lot of fun. So that's really why I like to live stream, and it brings me a lot of enjoyment. So I'm trying to work on, right now I'm just using my phone obviously and walking around holding it. I'm trying to potentially get a gimbal, just to get a little bit better stream quality, but we'll see if I can find one, or I was saying that I was asking Santa for one, but we'll see if Santa brings one this year. But if not, maybe early next year I might see if I can find one. But for now, we'll just kind of do what we've been doing and stuff. So we've got our trim. Oh, there we go. We've got our trim all on our ears. So now we're gonna glue them on and then make our bow and finish up the ears here. So I was standing in line at, can't remember what ride it was, but we were waiting in line for a ride and got a notification from Etsy saying that we had an ear sale. So I was like, oh, gonna have to do that once I drop my visitors off this weekend. Send them out. So we'll be packaging these up tonight and having them shipped out tomorrow. So we're just going to hold them together here. Sure they're nice and glued together. So that was pretty much our time at the parks. Like I said, we rode most of the good rides, or the bigger rides, and we rode, I think, we rode Splash Mountain multiple times, Space Mountain multiple times, Haunted Mansion a couple times, and at least all the other good rides, at least once. We did Country Bear Jamboree, Peter Pan, of course Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, I said, Winnie the Pooh, which is a cute one. I really like Winnie the Pooh. That one was another one that was not a super long wait time at all. It said 20 minutes, but it definitely was not 20 minutes. So what we're thinking is that, and I don't know if this is right or not, but it's what we're thinking is, since the lines are all socially distanced, I don't know how they work their tracking system for how they keep track of how long the line actually is, but we're thinking that with the socially distanced line, it must throw some of the metrics off, so it maybe seems longer, but it actually isn't that long. So who knows? We're not sure. We were just trying to think of it while we were in line, but some of the ride times or wait times aren't what they are actually posted, which kind of lucks out. So it was nice to hang out and relax this evening, or this weekend, but this upcoming week is going to be a little bit busier again. Of course, I'm going to be continuing my live streams. This weekend has been a lot of, or not my live streams, I'm going to be continuing my VLOGMAS series, but this weekend has been a lot of live streams, mainly because I had visitors in town and wasn't able to make any videos that were pre-edited and posted. So we did a lot of live streams, and I wanted to show a lot of things from the park, so it actually worked out. But this upcoming week, we're going to have a lot more videos coming. I got a vlog of us doing the Christmas tree stroll. So I'm going to be posting that. Hopefully tomorrow that's going to go out. And then after the Christmas tree stroll, I have some crafting videos coming. Since I've gotten into crafting, a lot of my gifts this week or this year are handmade gifts. And so I am going to be showing a gift that I made for someone. Where I'll give you, after I cut my bow material here, I'll give you a little sneak peek of that. But so we're going to be doing some of those videos, and then I'll have some snack videos or some treats videos, I think. I've really been wanting to try these hot cocoa bombs. I don't know. I personally have seen them everywhere on social media this year. Those like chocolate bombs that you put in your hot chocolate or put in like milk or whatever and it makes hot chocolate. I've seen those everywhere, and so I need to see what the hype's about. So we might be making a video about trying the hot cocoa bombs. And I've been making a lot of soap recently, and so I want to make some soap videos on how I make soap, and some people have been curious about it, so I wanted to make some videos, some tutorial videos for other people on how I make soap and how you can make soap. So we've got a lot of things coming up this weekend, and I can't even, I mean, I've really enjoyed Vlogmas this year. It's definitely been a lot of work, but it's gone by pretty quickly. We're like halfway-ish over with Vlogmas, and I was really surprised to even remember that Christmas is right around the corner. I have this week, and then next week I'll be headed back up to my home in Pennsylvania for the holiday season. So it just has been a pretty busy time, and can't believe how quick it's gone, but I'm excited for the holidays and to head home for a little bit. So all that to say, it'll be a bit busier week coming up, but it's good because I'll get back into the swing of things, making some more videos, and I'm going to be putting my soap on my Etsy shop. So so it's going to be a busier week, but it'll be good. Mike, you said an Olaf one. Oh, were you talking about the hot cocoa bombs, or what do you mean by the Olaf one? Yeah, I've definitely seen those hot cocoa bombs on my TikTok and everything. I mean, they look great, but they definitely are the talk of the town this holiday season. So I need to see what the hype is about here. Okay, so we're just finishing up our bow here. Oops. Okay, folding it in the middle. Bow is always one of my most stressful parts, just making sure it's even and that it lines up. But there we go. Looks good to me. So we'll pull that flap over and glue down this way. All right, there we go. So we'll let that dry as usual. Hot cocoa bombs, saw them up. Oh yeah, huh? That's interesting. So you saw an Olaf hot cocoa bomb. I might have to try that. I don't think I've seen that actually. I'll have to look at all of the. I saw some of the holiday treats just being there at the parks and at Disney Springs this weekend, but I didn't see the. I don't think I saw the Olaf one, but that is actually a really cute idea on Disney's part. Sounds really good too. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to line up our ears to be glued on the headband. Here we go. Looks pretty good to me. Sure it's all lined up. Mark out the ear spots. A little wobbly there. Just gonna hold them, make sure they stay on. Looks pretty good there. Yeah, so busier week ahead of me, but sometimes staying busy is good for me. I'll be working and then doing some other work in the evening, making more videos and stuff, and I'm really excited to launch my soap finally. I've got some fun new designs that I want to make, but I'm really excited about these current ones that I have. I ordered a bunch of new supplies, so I haven't done the fragrance really impacts how the soap sets up, so I've done a lot of fragrance-free soaps just to start out, but once I get a little bit better, a better handle on soap making, I'll start doing some fragrance soap, and so I have some materials for that, and I'm excited to start making some of those, so that might be towards the middle or end of this week. So we've got both our ears on here. Now we're going to finish up our bow, and our ears are going to be good to go. So here's how they're looking so far. You guys will have to let me know what you think of them. I love this crayon fabric. I think it's so cute. Okay, so we've got both our ears. We'll lay those down gently and we'll start making our bow here. Doing our accordion fold back and forth. Okay. Lined up pretty good actually. We'll just fluff our bow a little bit. There we go. Two lines there. Go to our back and glue them. And as far as our rest of our weekend went, yesterday we spent the day, we wanted to go and kind of hang out at the beach a little bit, just walk around, enjoy the day, but it ended up raining, so when we got there we were only there for a little bit, and we got to see the beach for a little bit, so they were happy about that. And then we went to Publix to get some chicken tender subs because they were on sale this week, and I love the chicken tender subs. My sister loves them, and so we got some of those to eat for lunch, and we had those actually left over today before they headed out, so it was really nice because they have a lot. And so we were able to have some leftovers, and then in the evening we went and we ate pizza and came back and finished up watching some TV shows and just kind of hanging out because we had a big day at Disney the other day, so just nice to have a little bit of a more relaxing, chill day. We sat by the pool today because it was nice and warm, so we just kind of hung out and laid there and before they headed out, so it was good. It was nice to have some visitors and good to see them, but I'm excited to see them again in like a week and a half because Christmas is right around the corner, which, like I said, is crazy. But all in all, good weekend, and I'm glad that they could come down, and I think they had a good time, so it all worked out. Okay, so we've got our middle part for our bow. So we are gonna work to finish up our bow, and then we'll put it on our ears. There's a lot of lint and everything on the bow and the fabric right now, but every time I send out a pair of ears, I always try to make sure that the lint is all off of the ears so they look nice and cleaned up. Alright, so it looks good to me, so I'll get down here. We need another hot glue stick. Oops, just shifted our bow here. Let's make sure that's even. There we go. Oh, the hot glue gun keeps falling over on me. All right. So there we go. There's our bow. So we're going to get that all finished up, trimmed up here. I always trim this back part off here so it's not visible. Go underneath here. So that way you can't see it on either side of the ears. Then we go right in the middle again. I like how that looks. I'm just going to trim a little bit more. Okay. Looks pretty good. I'm going to make sure that it's nice and even in the middle of the ears. This is, like I always say, one of the most stressful parts. You just did all your ears. Just got to put your finishing touch on your bow. And then if you glue it down and see it's uneven or lopsided, it's really sad. But I think that this looks pretty good. I checked the back side to make sure it looks even. Move it here. I think that looks pretty good. So I'm going to mark on the headband where I want the center to go. And do a little dab of glue. Put it right in the middle. And there we go. There's our teacher ears. What do you guys think? They've got strings and everything hanging from them, but I think they are pretty cute. And like I keep saying, I love these crayons and the crayon fabric. I think it's really cute. And there we go. So thank you guys for watching. This is, like I said, a part of our Vlogmas series, our Vlogmas Day 13. Can't believe how quick it's going, but thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching and everything. And thank you for everyone who's either watching now or on the replay. But thank you for listening to my chat about our Disney weekend. We're going to have some more Disney videos coming up. I'm going on Thursday, as I said, and we'll have some other vlogs from that and everything coming up this weekend from our Vlogmas series. But thanks again for tuning in tonight, guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday evening or whenever you're watching this video. I appreciate you guys watching and for your support. So hope you guys have a great evening. I'm going to go and get these all boxed up to be shipped out. And we will see you guys on the next vlog or live stream. So we'll see you guys. Thanks for tuning in.